Well, it's good to have you on the program Love Angles on Click Naija Internet Radio. It's the third day in the month of June.
Yeah.
We're already in the half of the year
Yeah.
already.
So,
Like 2020 is just running so fast.
like already half of the year, man. So we are talking about the next 6 months to 2023.
Seriously,
Yeah.
like June is already here. So welcome to the program once again, Love Angles on Click Naija Internet Radio, where we get to examine issues that concerns romantic relationships and how to make them work. Yeah, so like we are certified love doctors,
No.
but we actually do a lot of research online and we
Yeah.
learn a lot.
As well.
And whatever we have,
We try
come
to share.
share it with you.
We share with you guys.
Basically, it's like a two-way street. We ask you a question,
Yeah.
and what you do at the other end is to respond to that question,
Yeah.
and we have a conversation. So my name is Jennifer Ogo.
My name is Nasir. So on today's edition on Love Angles, we'll be asking you the question: to what extent should you have privacy in your relationship? Now, make sure you can drop your comments in our comment box so we can chat. Now let's gist. It's love. Nobody knows it more than we. Everybody is learning.
Yeah, sure.
Now, being honest with your spouse doesn't necessarily mean you must share every single thought, dreams, fear, or fantasy with this person. In fact, honesty may be double-edged sword in your relationships.
Really. Honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty is everything.
Honestly,
yeah, it's just that it has its pros and cons. I'm actually going to cite an example.
Okay.
With someone about somebody rather.
Yeah.
Cora Obidi, Cora Obidi. Before she got married, unfortunately for her, because it's an unfortunate circumstance, she cheated on her about to be husband then. So the guy hadn't paid for her bride price, but they were dating. She was in Nigeria, he was in America. And when they immediately got married, he now told her that, okay, sorry, I know that I said I love you and this and that, but I just want to just tell you the truth so that we just start to be clean slates that she cheated on him. And that was her Waterloo. Like that was the beginning of her failed marriage. People were not even saying, why did she even say the truth? Why did she also
trying to be honest?
Yeah, trying to be honest for the good of the relationship. And now that's what I was saying, that this where the double-edged sword comes in. Because as much as when you get honest, like it's good for your relationship. Sometimes when you're now too honest,
it's terrible for a relationship.
It's terrible for a relationship. So, in other words, you just need to strike a balance. Now, knowing what to share and what not to share is an important communication skill for partners to learn and use in their relationship. So, it may also be something that can help to hinder peace and or harmonize, with your partner. So, like I said, being overly honest could be good. Being overly honest could be bad. So it's important for you to strike a balance to know what to say
or what works for you,
or what works for you, or what not to say. I think there are some people that talk a lot. I'm actually a talker in my relationship. Like you can almost tell if I lie. So it's hard for people like us to just keep short and
So because
anything
you say is obviously you know that you are lying because you're much of a talker. So now let's start with should partners have secret or own their own privacy in a relationship?
I don't understand. No. Now why am I now in a relationship if I'm going to have my own privacy? That question is, I don't think I'm the right person to ask that question because the answer is no. That's because I'm in a relationship because I need companionship. I need someone. I need a gist partner. I need a friend. So you can't tell me that I'm in a relationship with you and you're telling me privacy. Privacy, what? No, throw it in the trash.
Like some past. Now you don't want some past.
What do you mean past? I've always been a good person. No, I don't mean to crack anybody. They say who never F up hands in the air. I think I should be the one. Who never F up hands in. No, seriously.
There's some kind of secret that you feel that if it comes out to your partner's face, your partner will not like it or you use it to judge you.
No, but for truth, I've actually been someone that I've been living by the rule book of life. Book of life in the sense that I try to do the right thing. Every time and at every stage of my life. Like if you go through my records while I was in school, all good records. I don't think I had any history. Clean slate. I don't think I had any history of like issues per se.
Okay.
I'm not
So
like I'm not raising my flag or blowing my trumpet.
Okay,
I'm
let's
just
talk
saying
about people that have issues.
Yeah, so what like
some people have issues like some kind of dark secrets. They don't
yes,
want their
and I
partner
think
to know. So at that point, you like for sanity in your relationship, you just like keep the secret. Like I don't want this thing to go out.
But a secret, do you think it's going to last forever? Like keeping it. What if there's someone that knows about, or there like a group of people that knows about your past life, and one way or another,
for instance, you gave us story with this gist.
Yeah,
it was a secret that she said, okay, let me just tell this man, maybe he's biting me.
Maybe it wasn't even a secret. What if some of her friends, because obviously she's in the limelight and she's like a social media celebrity. What if there was like maybe 4 or 5 of her friends that knew about? Do you understand? One way or another, her partner would have found out. If that. So what I'm saying is, knowing the type of partner that you have, there are people that you be in a relationship with and no boundaries, like no boundaries for them. Like they appreciate it when you tell them the truth, like come out clean, like just peel out everything. Like just say, don't let me find out. Yes, don't like exactly. It works for them.
Some people will tell you that, okay, let me just say it so I don't find out. So if you say it, I know that I know about it, so we move on. Everybody has the past.
Yes, not everybody can actually handle.
Nobody, you understand? Not everybody can handle the truth. But sometimes it's better to say it than let the person find out, because like I've seen 1 or 2 relationships that tell me what's happening and that, and the guy discovered that she has had affairs with 2 married persons and everything. So he's like, man, this one I don't go for. I don't do it again. You understand? So it depends on which the person. It depends on what the person has found out about this partner. So to me, it depends on kind of privacy. Some privacy is good for the relationship. It's better you keep some things quiet than to tell him that will destroy you. If you know he's the kind of a judgy person, somebody that doesn't accept some kind of, those some people are obvious extremes. You get religious, like they just want to. Now they only pass. Nobody only pass. So
I think someone like me, I'm very sneaky.
Yeah.
Like I'm very sneaky in everything. Like especially with your emotions. Like if you're quiet, I want to know. If you're overly excited, I want to know. Like I want to be in charge of your every mood. Do you understand? So for someone like me, we are different. Please, can you make your comments? The question is, to what extent should a relationship be private, or to what extent should you have privacy in your relationship? So I'm very sneaky in everything. Like I want to know why you're angry. I want to know why your lip twitched. I want to know why you rolled your eyes. I want to know why you itched. You scratched your scalp. Like I'm always like I'm that curious. So for me, if I'm very observant and I actually pick on all these things and I really want to know that, okay, I'm always involved with you. You see some people in a relationship and one person is pressing phone, the other person is pressing the other phone.
What would you say about that? Someone is pressing phone.
No, I don't. It doesn't work for me, because if you are doing that, it means that you're chatting with another girl. Seriously.
What necessary?
No.
I'm scrolling Instagram.
I don't care. We scroll the Instagram together.
So I just want to be alone, my private moment.
Well, every individual is different. There are people you get into a relationship with and tell you, hey, these are my boundaries, this is my space. You have to respect that.
You have to respect.
So you know the kind of, that's why we talk about compatibility. If that goes well with you, then fine, you can go ahead with such kind of relationships. Now, what things should be private in a relationship?
Like we said, so dirty past to me.
But why?
There are some kind of past you cannot be proud of. Like there are some kind of past some people have lived and you don't want to be proud of it. Like you can't say everything out. You had your moments, maybe your youthful age, you felt like you're very young. Okay. Now, for instance, a cultist. You understand? You're a cultist. You've done many things. You as a cultist, as a bad guy. Then all of a sudden you're not a good guy. Are you a very good, humble, fine lady that respects you for who you are now? Then all of a sudden say, see, I was a cultist before. What happens? She'll feel like
as long as you're a changed person.
You're a changed person, but people will still judge you as, this guy is not everybody. You understand? Everybody. I'm just giving instance. So imagine you're a cultist and she knows that you're a cultist. And you tell her that this is what you've done, you give her gist about
no, but someone like me, if the only thing that could scare me off is if you tell me that you killed someone. if you actually like that one, you can keep it secret because I don't want to know.
Okay, let's not forget you. Those set of guys.
No, if you actually tell me that you were a cultist, though, you were in a fraternity.
Violence always there.
No, like it's like you said, he's a changed person.
Yeah, he's a changed person. Yeah.
Yes, if you were a cultist maybe some years ago, or you were like some years ago, no problem. But if you tell me you've killed somebody, I'm just, it's not an example, it's fact here. If you tell me you've killed somebody, I don't, it takes me a lot of time to think about it. I'll ask you some questions. I'm like, okay, what did you do?
What about that point? You are asking questions and he decides to lie to you. Oh, okay, I've not killed it. Then you find out that it's past.
I'm going to break up with you. Because there are some things that are really grievous. Like there are some things that happen. It's just like a lady now. You meet a girl, for instance, and she's telling that she has had like series of abortions. Like that's another. So you know, it's very. There are some things that are unnatural. Like as a human being, you are not supposed to. The way we were created by God, we are not supposed to do some certain things.
You know,
there's some certain things that you do that
are bad.
Yeah, that are like really bad.
I like that part. Instance of abortion, series of abortion, and the guy asks you and you hide it and discover later you have issues with your. You understand? There are some secrets. It's better you say it.
Yes, of course, especially when you know it's
or if you know that it's not going to happen. It's something that you just have to save your relationship. Then you hide it. You understand that? I don't know. It just depends on the individual here, how you want to, you understand, take it. So now, is it okay to hide some things from your partner?
Well, like we said, I mean, there are some things that might not be necessary to say. For Cora Obidi now, on her, I'll keep using her as an instance because if somebody cheats on you, you can actually forgive someone that cheats on you.
Yeah.
Her own would have been inexcusable because at the end of the day, she's leaving Nigeria for America. The person that she cheated with, she's not going to see that person again. So in a way, some people felt like there was no need for her to have told her about to be husband that okay, I cheated on you. Like you'd have just been water under the carpet and water under the bridge. You understand? But she felt okay, let me just. Sometimes your innocence or your clean heart or your naive heart could actually lead you to trouble.
I've seen.
Yeah, that's why that's why we say like sometimes in a relationship, you know, there was an episode where we talked about love being a decision or a feeling.
Okay.
You understand? And some people have the opinion that you marriage them, some people say it's more of a decision. Then sometimes you just have to be an adult, like think, like use your sixth sense to think about whatever you want to do or whatever you want, the consequences and everything. Because all those your actions are what will make your relationship work. You can't keep being a child all through your relationship. Like it's going to cause a problem, guys. Seriously. So make your comment. To what extent should you have privacy in your relationship? I'm sure you're out there, you're in a relationship with someone, or you're married to someone. Even before you got married to that person, you dated, you courted, you know, what would be your answer to this sort of question? It's still Love Angles on Click Naija Internet Radio. We are not just streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. We are also you can also listen to us via our website at
www.clicknaija.gov.ng.
Yes.
Yep. So let's go to our next one, which is now, should there be phone privacy in your relationship?
Phone privacy.
You know this one now, but this one used to bust many relationships. Like,
no, the thing is,
you know, when you are going close to the phone, the way they will attack the phone. No, don't touch my phone. You understand? Both the guy, the man could be bathing and so the way he will run out of the toilet just to see that his wife is not close to the phone to pick that phone.
No, that means you are doing something shady. For the phone thing, I don't think. No, that's what I'm saying. Like it shouldn't be a thing. There are some things that are not really necessary to dwell on, except a situation demands it. Perhaps you met someone recently, you're in a relationship with that person, and the first thing you're saying, like I read yesterday, I can't remember, either Instagram, one of all these blog sites, the girl was like, for you to date me, she listed out like 5 or 6 conditions for you to fulfill before you date her. The guy was like, what? Seriously, get out of here. You get. So this phone thing, like I said, it shouldn't be an issue if the need does, like if there is no issue. For instance, you meet someone and next year attend person, you must give me your phone password, or if not, no, but what it means, no, it means I'm arriving, so like it means you're insecure. It means it's something you could do. Do you understand? Like you don't, like you could have.
But mostly those phone insecurity comes when you collect somebody's bill or you collect somebody's guy. You know, now you are scared that, oh, you don't want him or her chatting with the ex. You get so many people like to keep communication with your exes. Now many people check the phones because this one. Anytime she's angry with you, she carry the phone and
Okay.
Many people, that's why people go through like.
No, mind you, let me give you one secret here.
Yeah.
Mind you, one of the ways to win any heart of someone, or to win the heart of your partner. I mean, winning hearts is not something that happens in one day. If you're in a relationship, it's built exactly.
In fact, forever it continues.
It's having security.
Yeah.
You being fat, tall, slim, dark, fair in complexion, or whatever. There is a reason your partner decided to date you. There is a reason your partner decided to, go into a relationship and fall in love with you. There's a reason he or she fell in love with you. Stick to that reason and stop worrying about things that you do not have control over. Guess what? If your partner, if your partner is in love with someone else or trying to
still admire
someone else, there is nothing you can do. The best you can do is to keep your cool. Like seriously, keep your cool and be keep your cool in the sense that you don't go about being, because you nagging, it's like shortening your qualities. Like I don't know how to explain it, but you're not being the person like. You're just berating yourself, and you're giving more credence to that person.
Trying to fight for a man,
that's not the best way to fight. That's not the best way to fight for your relationship.
But I like it when I see me going astray. Like someone like me, if I'm going astray and I see my babe dragging me back, come out entirely. You understand? Like I know that this one she loves.
But you're not a baby now. I don't think anybody.
It's not about being baby. It's about some kind of. Sometimes we like to play. We like to, just catch the phone. But at the point of catching the phone, you see yourself going astray. You get
going astray. To whose detriment?
No, it happens in a relationship. Even in marriage, people complain about this. You get so it just how the woman plays her card or the guy plays his card to keep his relationship or the home.
You can't keep a man that does not want to be careful. There is no amount of bleaching cream you want to.
You can keep a man. If the man still loves you.
No, you can't keep a man that does not want to be kept, in the sense that like majority of the responsibility lies solely on the man. If yes, of course. If he has made it like a right or an obligation, I must choose. See, sisters, like I'm not going to be it used to be gender sensitive. If he's like that, trust me, as long as you are protected, as long as you are safe. Like life is more than like just your emotions. I keep telling people here on this program that your emotions, sometimes a lot of relationship has ended because of people's emotions. Our emotions lead us.
It's not easy to
our emotions lead us astray. Learn to have self-control. Learn to use more of your brain
than emotions.
Yes, than emotions. Exactly. If you are angry and you settle down and you ask yourself even if it's like 3 to 5 questions. Okay, why am I angry? This, that. What led to this, that? This, that. How can I? What's the solution? What's my choice? Am I in or out? Ask yourself some basic question. Am I losing or am I gaining? See, if you're able to just stipulate all this, all of your reasoning, you see that you are gaining more or you are losing more. You now ask yourself, okay, it's worth fighting for. If you are gaining more, it's worth fighting for. You now ask yourself, how do I go about it? There are some men that, like you said, if you nag, their steps are being retraced. There are some men, if you nag, that's the end of the relationship. Now you have to know your partner.
Nagging, it depends on how the nagging is. Some people now, some nagging is private. You get some nagging public anywhere.
No, that one is I'm not in support of basically
drama queen.
Yes, basically.
Once a lady is drama queen, guys don't you like they will just give time and be noticing the kind of drama queen she is, and before you know, sort out. So it depends on how the nagging is here. Then we will go to why does my boyfriend wants to keep the relationship private. It's not only boyfriends, what of girlfriends? Girlfriends, ladies to keep relationship private.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of time.
Yeah.
What I would say, is that as an individual, you should be able to have objectives in your relationship.
Yeah.
Gone are the days where people love blindly. It's an intentional choice.
You have to be intentional.
Yeah, you have to be intentional. You have to know what you're doing. Being in a relationship, or being a step away from getting hitched, is not child's play. You understand? You have to be intentional about decision you're making, and learn to use more of your brain than your emotions. Use your emotions when it's needed. To me, I even think emotions should be used when you even want to achieve something. Maybe come in a subtle way and try to
But when you want to take decisions, that brain should think. In fact, the brain is an app.
Learn to control yourself.
Yeah.
And setting boundaries now, like I said, it depends on who you are. Someone like me, I will say that again, that I'm not someone. I'm a talker, first of all, and I'm someone that is interesting to be with.
Yeah.
So if you are with me, I'm
also interesting.
So I'm not someone that you're with and you're bored. Like, I just want to have a conversation with you. Like, every time you raise an eyebrow, I want to know why. You scratch your scalp, I want to know why. You roll your eyes, like all this. So tell me where the privacy comes in. Like, you can't say you are on your phone, you're on TikTok.
No, this one is in between. Okay, between couples, when you guys are together.
Yeah, no, even in a relationship, like, you can't tell me you want your space. Want your space? Why? It's not like the only time you might want your space is when you are sleeping. Obviously, I'm not going to sleep inside your bed. No, seriously, let's be
okay.
Because all these kind of things.
Okay.
Yes, there should be an understanding. Peradventure, you just close from work.
Yeah, exactly.
And your boss annoys you, or even your car is giving you issues. Exactly. That's understandable. But you can't just wake up out of the blue like you're just telling me you're having mood swings. Hello.
Like I saw a post on social media where the guy says, when your husband sometimes come back on angry, he means his side chick has made him angry. So
well, we are not on this program. We don't talk about marriage because it's a different ball game. All right.
Just saying,
what we try to talk about are issues that concerns relationship, now romantic relationship, and what you should do and shouldn't do, what you should tolerate and shouldn't tolerate.
Yes.
To make your relationship okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed us today.
I'm sure they did. All right. This video is on Facebook right there, and of course on YouTube. Ensure you like and make your comments if you haven't. And we are also live on our website. You can listen to us via www.clicknaija.gov.ng. All day we have hit songs coming your way. All right, as much as you're watching us, get to listen to us once in a while via our website. So until next time, my name still remains Jennifer Obo.
My name is Nasir Yusa. Stay safe and bye.
Bye.